Hey you guys, it's Jessica. My username is Jessicakes. Today is October 4th, 2018. And today I wanted to come on and do a tag video for you guys. My friend Mitchell in Minnesota. I just decided we're friends now. So hopefully you don't mind that. Um, Mitchell in Minnesota tagged me. Um, and yeah, it's a fall tag video. So it's all about fall. Um, and I just wanted to kind of like put it out there that like I live in San Francisco, so we don't really get seasons really. We kind of get summer, and then it like there's a gray area, and then there's winter. But I mean, it's pretty much like 60 degrees all year long, 65 degrees all year. In the winter, it gets a little bit colder. In the summer, it gets a little bit warmer. But I still like fall because I love Halloween. I love Thanksgiving. I like with work, since I work with kids, it's nice to get back in a routine with kids because during the summer I get a lot of cancellations and stuff like that. So I like that part of it. And here we tend to typically get something called Indian summer, which is where we get really good weather in like October and November usually. And I also was married in the fall. So the first question is, what is your favorite fall scent? I like mulling spices, like cinnamon, ginger, clove, bay leaf, like all of those, orange rind, those kind of candles and stuff, like spiced cider. I love that smell. I like spicy, earthy smells. 2, best way to spend a rainy day. I am very good at being lazy, so my favorite way to spend a rainy day is just inside, cuddled up, messing around on my phone or watching bad TV. Number 3, what is your favorite fall drink? It's so bad because the first things that come to mind are like cocktails. There is this thing I make. It's called Autumn Punch. It's very easy to drink and it has a lot of alcohol content in it. So my friends I make it for like parties and stuff, and my friends are always like, oh God, it's Autumn Punch again. Like, we better be careful. But it's really good. It's like apple juice or apple cider, cranberry, orange juice, and then it has brandy, and it has a lot of brandy in it. And some port, I think. It's kind of like a sangria, but with like spicy apple stuff. It's really good. It's very good. And what else do I like? I like a spiced apple cider. I don't usually drink sweet drinks, but if I were to pick one as like a treat, like a spiced caramely apple something would be really good. Number 4, football or nah? No, thank you. I'd rather do many, many things besides watch football. I am in outpatient rehab. So, and the way my brain works is like, I need to fix people and help people, and to watch these grown men like hitting each other and like getting these crazy injuries, and then knowing like all of this stuff about people getting concussions, and like they get paid millions of dollars, and then when they're done with their careers, they are all like messed up and have inner ear issues and all of this stuff. maybe I'm being Debbie Downer. I don't know. I know it's like the American pastime, but I just can't get into it. Not so much. Number 5, favorite fall clothes. I don't really wear specifically fall clothes. My like mom uniform is my yoga pants, a shirt like this, like a workout shirt, maybe a scarf if it's cold. I don't know. I'm not like, I like boots. I like knee-high flat boots. Those are cute with some black pants. So I don't really know the answer to that question. Number 6, haunted house, haunted hayride, or corn maze. The only one I've actually done is a haunted house, which I kind of have a funny story about that, and it wasn't even during Halloween. The other 2 I have never done. I have done like a walking tour, like a haunted walking tour, which I thought was really cool because they kind of incorporate like history. It's not like people jumping out at you and like scary stuff, but I like the spooky, scary like stories and stuff. But the haunted house story. Okay, so this was a long time ago. I went to London and I lived there. And then I met this guy and I was dating him kind of. And I was like, come to Christmas with my family. And so he came out for Christmas. And then for a Christmas present, I brought him to Disneyland. And then we went to Universal Studios. So at Universal Studios, they have like this haunted house. I think they change the theme every once in a while, but this one was like all monsters and scary movies and all this stuff. And they have like live actors that like come out and they're all dressed up and they like scare you. So I really didn't want to go in. I don't like people jumping out at me. I have anxiety. I don't want that to happen to me. So, but I went anyway. And we were like walking through and this monster guy comes and jumps out at us. And the guy that I was dating, like literally like took me by the shoulders, put me in front of him and like pushed me into this actor guy monster. And then he ran away. And I was like so pissed because I was like, okay, I know this isn't real life, but what if something were to happen in real life? You would just throw me in, like, if we were being mugged, you'd be like, here's my girlfriend, have her. Like, I was just so mad. And we had already been like, he was fucking annoying. Sorry. But, you learn a lot about someone when you travel with them. And I already like was pissed at him for other stuff. He made me cry in Disneyland. Like he was awful. And so after that, I like went and I found him and still this haunted house is happening. And I was like, what the fuck is your problem? And I started screaming at him. And all of like, we were in this room and there was like a mummy and like a werewolf and all these people. And so I'm like screaming at this guy and all the actors are supposed to be scaring you, but they like looked at us and they were like, they like put their hands up like, oh dang, like she's mad. And I just like turn and I look at one of them and I was like, don't mess with me right now. And I was so pissed. And so the whole rest of the way, I just like walked straight through. Like I wasn't having it. Like people would jump out at me and stuff and I would just be like, oh, like so mad. So anyway, broke up with that guy. Loser. But so that's my funny story about haunted houses. Anyway, number 7, scariest movie you've ever seen. I don't really care for scary movies. I liked It, the original and the new one, because it kind of like it was like Stranger Things, like completely. And I liked that one, but so there's not a lot of scary movies that I like. But there was one, so in another video I kind of talked about this, where like the scariest thing to me is like insane asylum, like craziness. And there was like one movie, and it was like, I think House on Haunted Hill it was called, and that just like effed me up. I can't deal with that stuff. I don't like that. 8, favorite candy for Halloween. For as long as I can remember, I've been trying to lose weight. And so I feel like I'm always like trying to stay away from Halloween candy. So I always like think it's bad, or like, oh, I'm so naughty, I had blah, blah, blah. So I'm not like super into Halloween candy, but if I were to pick, I love Butterfingers. Like, I like how it like gets stuck in your teeth. Anything chocolate and peanuts, really like. 9, what will you or your kids be for Halloween? So I love dressing up for Halloween. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll probably start it soon, where I post all my past Halloween pictures and the pictures for my daughter. And last year she had 4 costumes. But this year she is going to be Marie from Aristocat. So she's going to be a little white kitty cat. I actually have it right here. I'll show you. She's going to be a white cat. I have to doctor the costume up a little bit because this is just a white cat costume, and I have to get it out. I'm trying to hold stuff. Okay, here we go. So it looks kind of weird, but so this is like the little hat thing. She'll wear it on her head like this. Isn't that cute? And then and then I'm going to make the eyes blue, because Marie's eyes are blue. And then a big pink bow. And here's the little like vest thing. And I'm going to get some white leggings and a white like long sleeve onesie for under it. But yeah, so she's going to be that. I am going to be a black cat, like a pregnant mama black cat. And my husband is going to be something from He-Man, like a cat from He-Man. I don't know. I have no idea what he's talking about, but some kind of cat from He-Man. That's green and purple, I think. I don't know. 10, favorite fall recipe. I like the autumn punch that I told you about. For Thanksgiving, I make these like, they're yams, fresh yams, with, and I still don't know the difference between sweet potatoes and yams, and I think that's a like a regional thing, that once you're in California, you have no idea what's going on, because here in California, people are from everywhere, so I don't know yams or sweet potatoes. And then it's like covered in butter and maple syrup and brown sugar, and you make like a crumble, and it has walnuts. Oh, no, pecans. It's so good. Oh my God. I love it. That's like what I usually make for Thanksgiving. 11, favorite thing about fall. Probably Thanksgiving or Halloween or my anniversary. I like all 3 of those things. But I think Thanksgiving is the best. I kind of wish we had Thanksgiving like when Canada has their Thanksgiving, because I feel like I'd rather have it a little bit earlier to give you some buffer between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because it's just like an eating fest for that whole month. But yeah, I love it. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. Oh, I'm supposed to tag someone. I can't think right now. My brain is like fried. So whoever wants to do it, go ahead and do it. And hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll come on tomorrow, or I'll weigh in tomorrow and then do an update video sometime this weekend. Okay, bye you guys.